Good morning, children. Today we are going to start about the second term. Already we have finished the first term and we have written the exam also. So most of the students have done their exams very well. So I am satisfied. Like that also, you go through the second term, what all we have taken and what all given in the classworks. You go through that, learn every day and be prepared for the next exam. So now we are going to see about in second term, unit 1, the first lesson is historical places. What do you mean by the historical places? பழம்பெருமை வாய்ந்த இடங்கள். ஓகேயா, நம்மளுக்கெல்லாம் முன்னாடி ஆதி காலத்தில் some of the kings have ruled the countries. In that period, அவங்க பீரியடில் they have built the temples and then some architectural work, அதாவது கலை நயமிக்க கோயில்கள், like that so many places they are built. So that only we are going to say in this lesson. So first one is we have to list the historical places in Tamil Nadu. What are the historical places? நம்ம தமிழ்நாட்டில் so many historical places. What are they? So we can say first one is Mahabalipuram. We know that Mahabalipuram எல்லாருமே போயிருக்கும். That is Kadarkare Koil, Mahabalipuram. That is Seashore Temple. Mahabalipuram is in Tamil Nadu, and in that places so many statues, sirpangal. Statues irukku, kal sirpangal irukku. Siri Pandavaradas and some of the 5 temples and the Panja Pandavas, that is 5. So avungalukku vandu 5 rathas is there. That is known as the Pandava rathas. So that Mahabalipuram, Seashore Temple, and then Kanyakumari, Vivekananda Rock, and Thiruvalluvar statue, in Kanyakumari. So this Thiruvalluvar statue or வந்து he wrote Thirukural, both these in Kanyakumari. And then St. Fort George Museum, the St. Fort Kotai. So adala we got a museum is there, as well as the Secretariat office also running there. So Tamil Nadu Secretariat office, museum and church is also there. So we are going to see that places one by one. What are the places? And the Tanjavur Periya Koil. Tanjai Periya Koil they will say. No, that is the Tanjavur Periya Koil. Tanjavur Periya Koil. In that Nandi is there. That Nandi was built with one stone. Ore kannal sedikkiya Nandi Shirpangal, that one. And then about the Jinji Fort. Okay. So this only we are going to say in this lesson. So we will say one by one. So historical places only, it's very, very useful for us, and we can able to know who are the kings ruled, who built that one, the temples, that places, everyone that we are going to see one by one. So it's like a conversation between a father and a son. What is our father? Chandru, a schoolboy, goes to the stationery shop to buy picture charts and sketch pens for his project. So in schools, your teacher will be given for the activity or any project. You will go and buy for coloring the sketch pens, like that. He went to the stationery shop. You know the stationery shop. What all will be in the stationery shop? That is your pen, pencil, book, coloring items, any activity items. What are the pictures you need? So many pictures relating to the subject, relating to the places. You have to paste the pictures. Like that, Chandru go to the shop and he got the sketch pen and chart for his project. Let us see the conversation he had with the shopkeeper. So shopkeeper and the Chandru boy is having the conversation, not his father. So here they are given the stationery shop. Pathapinga stationery shop. So buy the books, children. Second time book has come. So you pay the fees and buy it and see the book. Okay. So in stationery shop, Chandru is asking. There's a conversation is going on. So what Chandru is asking is, Uncle, do you have sketch pens? What shopkeeper is saying? Yes. So as soon as he is getting the sketch pens, Chandru has seen, he looks around the shop and he finds map and different picture charts. So in that shop, he has seen the pictures of the maps, and some of the pictures are hanging on the walls. So he finds the different pictures and maps on the wall. Uncle, what does this chart have? The chart line, what does this chart have? This chart has pictures of historical places in Tamil Nadu. இது முக்கியத்துவம் வாய்ந்த நகரங்கள், historical places in Tamil Nadu. What are historical places? What do you mean by the historical places? The places where buildings, idols and arts were made long ago. The place where buildings, பழங்காலத்து buildings, idols, உருவ சிலைகள், then art, கலைநயமிக்க அந்த ஒரு இடத்தை கட்டுறது, were made long ago, நம்மலாம் பிறக்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி long ago. The government keeps them safe. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி பிளேசஸ் எல்லாம் கவர்மெண்ட் வந்து ரொம்ப பாதுகாப்பாக they are keeping them so that we can learn about them, so that நம்ம அவங்களோட லெசன்ஸை தான் daily we have been studying in our lessons. So here you are seen in you are given the seashore temple and Pandavarathas, that is in Mahabalipuram. கடற்கரை கோயில் சொல்லுவாங்க, seashore temple and Pandavarathas. Chandru, I have gone to Mahabalipuram with my parents. It is near Chennai. So everybody knows that Mahabalipuram is in Chennai. Shopkeeper is saying, yes, it has 4 different styles of architecture. So 4 விதமான கலைநயமிக்க ஆர்ட் அங்கே வரைஞ்சிருக்காங்க. And is it who built it? So அதை வந்து யார் கட்டியது? Yes, it was built by Pallavas. Chera, Chola, Pandyas and Pallavas, the king ruled over the country. That time, the Pallavas built the Mahabalipuram. My mother told me that most of the monuments were made out of just one stone. So, the monuments were made out of only one stone. A building structure or a side or a building or a particular இடமோ, that is of the very historical முக்கியத்துவம் வாய்ந்த இடம். So it was built by the most of them made out of just only one stone. ஒரு பெரிய பாறை எடுத்து அதில் தான் அவங்க உருவத்தை செதுக்கி they break it as a monuments. Yes, correct. Do you know something why the shore temple is called? So ஏன் அப்படி கூப்பிடுறாங்க கடற்கரை கோயில் seashore temple? No, the seashore temple is so named because it overlooks the shore of the Bay of Bengal. So while the shore temple looks like a Bay of Bengal, you know that is also Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea and Indian Ocean. These 3 only surrounded by the water and we are living there in the earth. So this seashore temple is so named because it overlooks like a Bay of Bengal. Oh, is it great? Then temples at Mahabalipuram were built by the 3 generations of the Pallava kings, and it took nearly 200 years to plan and create the set. So, இப்போ நம்ம சென்னையில் இருக்க மகாபலிபுரம் that built by the 3 generations. ஒரு generation அப்பா மகன் அவங்கள மாதிரி 3 generations of the Pallava kings, and it took nearly 200 years to plan. அதை plan பண்ணி create பண்ணி it takes 200 years. What a great kings இல்லையா? So this is about the Mahabalipuram. So Mahabalipuram, you know, it's known as the seashore temple, and Pandavarathas is there. So it has 4 different styles of architecture. 4 விதமான architecture built பண்ணிருக்காங்க. That was built by the Pallavas, and all the monuments were carved out of the one stone. Most of the monuments அங்கே இருக்கக்கூடிய சிற்பங்கள் சிலைகள் எல்லாமே உருவங்கள் that was carved by the only one stone. And then there's a seashore temple. It looks like a Bay of Bengal because it overlooks like a Bay of Bengal. So it named as a seashore temple. And this Mahabalipuram was built by the 3 generation of the Pallavas, and it took 200 years to plan and create the size. It takes 200 years to plan. And the plan பண்ணி create பண்றதுக்கு it takes 200 years. Okay. This is about the Mahabalipuram, the first one. Next chart, he points to another picture on the chart. So another picture is hanging on the wall, that is Fort St. George and Museum. So where is Fort St. George? It is also in Chennai. It is the first English fort in India. So when Britishers ruled over India, that time they built a fort. So it is the first English fort in India. So it is in Chennai only. That is, it's called Fort St. George. What else is there inside the fort? So fort na enna kote adla enna irukku. The fort has a museum and a church. You know the museum. So museum is also there and a church, and the secretariat of Tamil Nadu is also inside the fort. Nama secretariat mukkiyathavam vaayintha secretariat of Tamil Nadu is also inside that fort. And I like to go to the museum. I am surely going to visit the fort. So what Chandru is telling, as soon as he hears about the museum and a church about the St. George Fort, you want to go to the museum. You want to visit the fort also. So shopkeeper replied, yes, you should. And he points another picture on the chart. So another picture is hanging on the wall is Thiruvalluvar statue and the Vivekananda. As I told you, Thiruvalluvar statue and Vivekananda rock. So this Thiruvalluvar statue, you know, the statue is about 133 feet tall. அதாவது வள்ளுவர் வந்து 133 feet உயரமாக நின்றுட்டு கையில் வந்து அந்த எழுத்தாணி வச்சுட்டு இருக்கிற மாதிரி ஒரு 133 feet tall. Why this 133 feet tall? Because திருவள்ளுவர் wrote திருக்குறள். ஸோ அந்த திருக்குறளில் 133 அதிகாரங்கள் இருக்குது. ஒவ்வொரு அதிகாரத்திற்கும் 10 பாடல்கள். ஸோ டோட்டலி 1330 குறள் இருக்கும். ஓகேயா? ஸோ அந்த 133 குறளை ரிமைண்ட் பண்ணுறது தான் அவரோட ஸ்டாச்சு வந்து 133 feet tall ஹைட்டாக வச்சது. So look at this picture. Do you know whose statue is this? This is about the Thiruvalluvar statue. Of course, A is Thiruvalluvar, who wrote the famous Tirukkural. So Thiruvalluvar wrote Tirukkural. Yes, good. Where is the statue? This is in Kanyakumari. So this statue is in Kanyakumari. The statue is so tall. Chandru enna solra? The statue is so tall. அப்படி சொல்லும்போது what the shopkeeper is telling, yes, it is 133 feet tall. Does 133 remind you of anything? இந்த 133 என்ன ரிமைண்ட் பண்ண? As I told you earlier, the Tirukkural has the 133 அதிகாரams or the chapters. Well done. That statue's height denotes the number of chapters in Tirukkural. So that shopkeeper is telling that he told that is only 133 அதிகாரம் denotes the height of the denotes the height. And what is the name of that sea that surrounds the statue? So our statue sutti sea is there. So the statue is built on the rock which is surrounded by Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean and the Bay of Bengal. So all the three, ella kadalum kalla, Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal is surrounded by the rock. Wow, the statue looks majestic. So it looks so beautiful. Here have you seen something is scribbled on this picture. So while we are going to any historical places or when you are seeing any monuments, இந்த மாதிரி பழக்கால சிற்பங்கள் இந்த மாதிரி பார்க்கலாம், we should not scribble anything on the walls or anything in the place. Then Chandru points to a picture. He is saying the another chart. So here in the second picture we have seen the Thiruvalluvar statue and Vivekananda rock. And Thiruvalluvar statue is 133 feet tall. That represents the height, denotes the 133 அதிகாரம்ஸ் in Tirukkural. And it is surrounded by the three oceans, Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal. And another picture on the chart is Vivekananda rock, that is in Kanyakumari. So both Thiruvalluvar statue and Vivekananda rock is in Kanyakumari. And another picture on the chart is Thanjavur Periya Koil and Nandi. So what is the name of this temple? Thanjai Periya Koil, and also known as the Brigadishwara temple. So this is a famous Thanjavur Periya Koil temple and it is known as the Brigadishwara temple. Who built this temple? That Mahabalipuram was built by the Pallavas. And who built this temple? It was built by Rajaraja Cholan. Do you know that Nandi inside the temple was built using a single stone? So this temple, Thanjai Periya Koil, was built by Rajaraja Chola. And that Nandi statue is here. It was built by the single stone. Okay. And is it? Yes. Another interesting fact about the temple is that shadow of the main temple does not fall on the ground. So if you are walking on the road, if the sun rays fall on us, what will happen? Our shadow will fall on the road. But here in this temple, the main temple, the shadow will not fall down. So அந்த மாதிரி அவங்க வந்து கட்டியிருக்காங்க. How wonderful. It is so interesting to see them. I would like to go there. So ஒரு வெயில் பட்டா எந்த விதமான இடமா இருந்தாலும் that shadow will fall down. But in Thanjai Periya Koil, the shadow does not fall down because like that they built the temple in that way. Yes, you must visit. I have gone there when I was a child and I would like to go there again. So this Chandru is a small boy. As a kid he went there. But at that time he doesn't know. But again he wants to go again. Have you seen the carvings at the monuments or temples? So ஏதாவது ஒரு கோயில் பழங்கால கோயிலுக்கோ எங்கே போனீங்கன்னா you will see the monuments in the temples. உருவ சிலைகள்லாம் செதுக்கி வச்சிருப்பாங்க. So that you might have seen in all the most of the temples. The next one is Jinji Fort. This is the last picture on the chart. So and it looks like a fort. This is the last one picture. Yes, you are correct. This is a Jinji Fort in Viluppuram district. This Jinji Fort this is in Viluppuram district. This is, I said no, the Jinji Fort, St. Fort George. And it, wow, is it? Yes, this is one of the oldest forts in Tamil Nadu, the Pazhaiya fort. I can also see hills. I would like to see the Jinji Fort. Here is this picture, Jinji King Fort, Jinji Queen Fort. So in this Jinji Queen Fort and Jinji's King Fort, all of us must visit these places as they have so much history behind and we must take pride in them. Okay, that is nice. Please take Tamil Nadu monument chart and sketch pens. Okay, yes, I will hang it in my house and talk about it to all my friends. Thank you, uncle. So in this, he said, this last one is the Jinji Fort and it is in Viluppuram district and this is one of the oldest fort in Tamil Nadu, that is the Jinji Fort. And even the hills are also there surrounding the Jinji Fort. So many hills are there. So you would like to see the Jinji Fort. Here in Jinji Fort, 2 forts is there. You see the picture. This is the Jinji King Fort and Jinji Queen Fort. So these places you have to visit, children, and you have to see what are the history behind. Yaar katnanga, why they built it, how they built it, when they built it. Everything you can learn. So you got the charts and you want to hang it on the house. So here they are given the glossary. Architecture. The art of making buildings is called architecture. Then monuments. A building, structure or site that is of historical importance. Then museum. Place of exhibition. You learn this glossary and recap is there is a history behind every monument. That's a story. And monuments in Mahabalipuram was built by Pallavas. And Thiruvalluvar statue is situated in Kanyakumari. And Tanjavur Periyakoil was built by Rajaraja Cholan and Jinji Fort in Viluppuram district. So these are the historical places. So you go to the shop and get the historical places and see the pictures and then learn it, children. What all the glossary they had given, I will write it in the next class. Thank you, children.